Hey, what's going on, fellas? And Happy New Year. It is hard to believe that it's 2022, but here we are. It is early Saturday morning. Just got home from a meeting and wanted to make a couple videos and send these out, get these online. First of all, to all of you who are club members, I want to say thank you. Whether you joined this week at the start of 2022, or you joined last year, or you've been a part of it from the beginning and you're going on 2 years now as a member of Proverbs XXX Club, I want to say thank you for a couple reasons. Number one, I want to say thank you because it means that you have the courage to fight in a day and age where humanity and masculinity is softer than ever, softer than anything I have ever seen in my life. You're choosing to fight. You're choosing to be hard. You're choosing to take the high road, the hard road, the difficult road. The scriptures say that wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, but narrow is the gate, right? And straight, difficult is the way that leads to life. And those of you that are choosing the straight and narrow gate, which not only means you're following Christ, you're pursuing Jesus, you're fighting the flesh, you're fighting sin, but you're choosing to live your life in a way that honors God, that blesses others. And I just want to say thanks. I want to encourage you because you have chosen the good path. You've chosen the right path. And you've also chosen the path which is very intentionally going to target and encourage you and challenge you to fight your sin, to fight your flesh, to pursue and go after the destruction of your weaknesses, destroying vice, refusing to accept weakness, fighting the sin which so easily besets us according to Scripture. So I want to say thanks. Thanks for being part of what we're doing. Thank you for having the courage to do it. Thank you for having the courage to do it when people might think something of you or people might associate you with certain things. In spite of all that, you have the courage to fight. And so, man, together, brother, with brother, arm in arm, back to back, fighting alongside together. Just want to challenge you and encourage you this year by first saying thank you. The second thing I want to talk about just real briefly as we start a new year, it's 2022. It's the time of year where we all have New Year's resolutions, maybe some goals, some things that we want to see happen in our lives in the new year. And as you embark on those things, as you get started on that journey, I want to encourage you to do a couple things. Number one, write those things down. It's always good to write down our goals. It's always good to follow up on that goals. So having some accountability written into those goals, having some benchmarks. Here's not only what I want to accomplish in 2022, but here's sort of the benchmarks if I want to accomplish this by that date and this by that date. And I want to, and here are some ways that I can check on myself and sort of measure my progress and sort of figure out the metrics of what that looks like. So I want to challenge you to do that. That's going to be helpful. Number one, write those goals down, get as specific as you can. Number two, after you get your goals written down, I want you to think through the process. Okay, how is it that I'm going to accomplish this goal? Probably the most common goal that we see people face this time of year is getting in the gym, getting healthy, losing weight, etc. Right? Because we've just come through the holiday season where we just, indulge in crazy ways, kind of do whatever we want, eat whatever we want, get lazy. One of the things that I've been doing over Christmas break for me as a school teacher, I've been hitting the gym, even taking my kids with me to the gym, trying to get consistent, not waiting for January, but really trying to build those processes into my schedule, my habits. It's nice. I've been off work for almost 2 weeks, and so I can get up and go to the gym at 10 a.m. instead of getting up and going to the gym at 5 a.m., which is the normal routine. But whatever your goal is, I want you to write those things down and specifically write out, how am I going to get it done? What's the process? What's the how-to? So figure out your what, right? Here's the goal. Figure out your why. Why am I doing that? Attach it to something that motivates you. Attach it to motivations of faith, doing it for the glory of God, doing it to get healthy, whatever it is, doing it to feel better, to get better, to whatever. For me, it sounds crazy, it sounds weird, but One of my goals, I sold my motorcycle at the beginning or the end of last year, and I'm going to be buying a new bike. Don't know what, but I'm giving myself some goals. I can't buy it until this happens, and I can't buy it until this happens. And then I have a very specific metric as far as how am I going to get that done. And so in the how-to process, trying to figure out, okay, here's the things I need to do every day. Here's the things I need to do every week. And then following up with those things, making sure you're doing those things so that it's accountable, it's reachable, it's realistic, but it's also challenging. And then here's the big challenge. Once you have your goal written down, you understand your why you're doing it, and you've figured out your process. Here's the real challenge for 2022. I'm not saying forget your goals, but allow the goals to become secondary, right? Even though the goals are what got us started, here's what I want to do, here's what I want to accomplish, here's where I want to go, here's what I want to achieve. The process is going to get you there. And this is the phrase I'm going to use over and over and over throughout 2022. It's this: learn to love the process, right? So let's just say my goal is to lose 25 pounds. My goal is to get in shape. My goal is to run a 6-minute mile. My goal is to have my knees and back stop hurting, whatever it is. And you figure out that process. It's going to be, being careful with your diet. It's going to be watching what you eat. It's going to be cutting out this or cutting out that. It's going to be getting to the gym 3 to 5 days a week. Whatever that process looks like in your daily and weekly approach to reaching your goals, learn to love the process. So if your goal is losing weight, man, focus on learning to love going to the gym, right? Make the gym your sanctuary. Make it your daily vacation. Make it your thing that you look forward to every day, getting out, getting away. If it's riding a bicycle, if it's going for a run, whatever it is, learn to love that process. Yes, you want to lose weight. Yes, you want to get in shape. Yes, you want to do all those things. But if you learn to love the process, the getting in shape, the losing the weight, the being healthy, those will be the benefits of the real goal. And that is learning to love doing the things that are going to help you be happy, that are going to help you be healthy, they're going to help you reach the goals that you really want. And so somebody who wants to be healthy, man, you learn to love fitness, you learn to love health, and you're never going to have to worry about fitness. You're never going to have to worry about health because you love the things that get you there. If you want to be financially stable, if you want to be financially more secure, it's not having the money in the bank. It's learning to love the process of working hard, spending less, budgeting, stop wasting, cutting things that are not necessary. Learn to love that process, and you're not going to have to worry as much about money, because the answer isn't always work more or get another job or a different job or a second or third job. It's a mixture of all those things. Man, stop wasting. Stop purchasing and buying things that you don't need, want, or use that aren't valuable. Stop losing money in places. Stop wasting money in places. Budget your time and your money into things, making sure that you have certain things that you can do with family and friends, and really doing those things intentionally. You learn to love that process, and financially you're going to be much more stable, much more secure, and you're going to be a better steward of all the things that God has given you. So whatever is on your list of things to do, places to go, things to become, things to have, whatever it is, get those things written out today. Don't wait, man. It's January 1st. Be clear, be specific, write it down, give yourself some measurable goals, bring people into it with you so that there's some accountability there, that people know, hey, here's what I plan on doing. Here's when I plan on accomplishing this. Here's what I'm going to do to celebrate that victory. Here's what I'm going to do to kind of give myself a kick on the pants, if I don't accomplish that goal. Bring people into that so you have the accountability. But then, man, just get crazy specific in that process and learn to love that process this year. That, my friends, is going to help us have an incredible year, maybe the best year of our lives. We're not going to waste a year. We're going to invest this year. We're going to get better, going to lead better, we're going to be better. And the things and the people around us will see the difference in their lives as well. So again, man, thank you for being a member. Thank you for trusting me as a coach, as a mentor, as a friend. Thank you for investing in me and what we're doing and bringing the gospel and the hope of Jesus to men who struggle in so many different areas. In 2021, thousands of people heard the message of the gospel through Proverbs XXX Club and all the avenues of ministry that we have, from online videos to print to speaking in public at different places. So I want to say thank you for investing in us. Thank you for investing in me, and thank you for your future investment in us and in yourself, to fight sin, to follow Jesus, to become the man that God has called you to be. Just wanted to challenge you and encourage you with that, as it is the 1st of January. So whatever God has for you this year, whatever those goals are, man, go get after it, and I'll connect with you soon.